Proverbs 16:9 KJV says, "A man's heart deviseth his way, but the Lord directeth his steps." Let's unpack it, line by line, and bring it into 2026 life. Calendars, career pivots, notifications, and all. A man's heart. In the Bible, heart isn't just feelings. It's the control center, your desires, priorities, plans, motives, fears, hopes, your inner steering wheel. Today we might say, the mind and will. Your heart is where you decide what matters most. That means this verse isn't aimed only at religious people. It's talking about every human being who wakes up and thinks, what am I doing with my life? Deviseth his way. To devise is to plan, map out, calculate. The KJV wording implies intentional design, like sketching a route before a trip. We do this constantly, choosing schools, saving money, building a relationship, applying for jobs, planning a move, scheduling our week, setting goals for health, ministry, or family. Planning is not condemned here. In fact, wisdom literature assumes planning is normal and often good. God isn't anti-planner. He's anti-prideful planning that pretends we're the author of reality. So yes, make the plan, use your brain, write the budget, take the course, set the appointment. But notice, it says the heart devises his way. In other words, we naturally default to my way. That's the tension. My way can be thoughtful, but it can also be self-protective, image-driven, or fear-driven. We may plan around comfort, control, and applause. And if we're honest, sometimes we plan like we're negotiating with God. Lord, I'll obey, as long as it fits nicely between 3 o'clock and 3:30. But this is the hinge word. Everything swings here. The verse acknowledges human responsibility and then reminds us there's a higher authority and a deeper wisdom at work. The Lord. Not fate, not the universe, not mere chance. The covenant God, personal, holy, wise, and good. The one who sees the end from the beginning. This is the comfort. You are not trapped inside your limited perspective. God is not guessing. He is not reacting. He is reigning. If your plan is a sketch on a napkin, God's perspective is the whole map. Directeth his steps. Notice the shift from way to steps. We like highways. God often works in footsteps. You might have a 5-year plan, but God directs Tuesday. Steps are the small daily movements. The phone call you didn't expect, the delay you hated, the conversation that changed you, the closed door that spared you, the open door you didn't feel ready for. Direction doesn't always feel dramatic. Sometimes it looks like steady guidance, one obedient choice at a time. Also notice, God directs his steps, not his wishes. Sometimes the Lord's direction includes detours. That's not punishment by default. Detours can be protection, preparation, or positioning. The promotion didn't come. Maybe he's keeping you from a trap. The relationship ended. Maybe he's rescuing you from what would slowly starve your soul. The diagnosis, the financial pressure, the unexpected responsibility. God can use what you didn't choose to shape what you can't buy. Character, humility, perseverance, compassion. So how is this relevant today? Because we're living in an age obsessed with control. We track everything. Steps, sleep, likes, income, productivity. Yet anxiety is loud. Proverbs 16:9 invites you to plan. Then hold the plan with open hands. Pray over it. Submit it. Add the humble words, if the Lord will. Not as a slogan, but as a posture. Ask, Lord, purify my motives. Lead me where I'd never choose on my own, if that's where life and obedience are. And when your plan changes, don't assume God has left the room. Sometimes the change is the direction. Practical takeaways. Plan responsibly, but don't worship the plan. Check your heart before you check your schedule. Watch for God's guidance in the small steps. Scripture, wise counsel, conviction, providential opportunities, and doors that open or close. Measure success by faithfulness, not just outcomes. When you're unsure, take the next obedient step you can see. God rarely floods the whole staircase with light at once. If you can breathe today, you can trust God with the next step. He's a better navigator than your anxiety, and unlike your phone's GPS, he never loses signal. Let him lead, even when it's slow. If this resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe for more content like this.